I like my trash TV to be trashy. So if it's not like a real love story, you better bring the fucking mess. And in the first episode, they start talking about how they were like famous on TikTok because of that swinger scandal. So that was like the primer, like not even what the show's about. It's just like the background information. And Taylor fucking blows everyone's fucking spot up and tells everyone on TikTok, and it like blows them up. And then she's like immediately divorced. And then right after the divorce, she starts dating this dude named Dakota, who literally looks like a fucking crackhead. Like he has heroin face, literally. She even says like he was like overdosing on fentanyl. So they're like fighting all the time, get pregnant, but then she miscarriages. At one point, she gets arrested for domestic violence. Like their relationship is super toxic. Guess what fucking happens after that? What do you think happens? Quickly. What do you think happens? Do you think they break up? No, they stay together. They get fucking pregnant again, and she keeps the baby. The girl Whitney, she's on with the gay husband, and he was cheating on her. He was like on Grindr, Tinder, whatever the fuck like people said. It was like fucking crazy, but they're kind of trying to cover it up. And then there's this other girl in there named Jen, and she's super cute. I like Jen, except for her husband's like super abusive, and they kind of hint at it, but they don't say it like literally. But they're just like, oh, he's super controlling. He like degrades the fuck out of her while they're at the Chippendales concert, and she didn't even know they were going. Like nothing even happened. Like the fact that they were even going was enough to set him off. And she's like crying in the camera, like talking to him on the side, like she's still mic'd up, and so she's like crying off to the side, and she's like, can you please remember that I'm a human being? Like, can you just like keep that in your brain that like I'm a person still? Like when you're talking to me, like I know you're mad, but like I'm a human. Like the fact that she even had to remind him of that is like insane. On the brink of like divorce at one point in the season, and what the fuck do you think happens when she's like about to leave his ass? She also gets fucking pregnant. And so then it's just like weird to me because the entire show, all of the women in the show are the breadwinners. Like all of the women in the show are like making the money, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids. They're the ones bringing in the dough. The guys are all I don't even think they're stay-at-home husbands because they have like nannies and shit, so they're like barely stay-at-home husbands. Like Jen's husband was supposed to be a surgeon, but she was making so much money on TikTok that she's like funding his schooling to be a surgeon, but then he drops out of medical school. So it's like he's just a bum. He's just sitting there, and then he's like, you need to listen to me. Like I don't understand like why she was listening to him. I guess it's like the religious reasons, but it's like if I'm taking care of you completely, you're not about to talk to me that way. Like that's fucking crazy, especially because she's paying all the bills. But all of them were, I think, except for Demi. I think her husband had a job, but she also was making a lot of money, so I was like, whatever. So Jesse and Demi start bullying Jen for being in an abusive relationship. Like she was kind of trying to reach out to them. They were like, you need to leave him, like he sounds fucking awful. And then he goes to clear his name and has like one luncheon with them, and that one luncheon is enough for them to immediately flip on Jen, and they were like, you're a fucking lying ass bitch, and they bully her even more that she has to like leave the show and do like a little hiatus. You find out later on in the show it was like projection because also Jesse's husband's abusive as shit, and I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Demi. I think she's like really fucked up. I think she's a psychopath. I'm not sure. But it gets like super crazy. But that's like the first season, dude. Like each season it gets crazier and crazier. And just the way they talk to each other, it's like baddies except for it's like psychological warfare. Like it's all like baddies, they'll fight every episode, but they'll fight about like petty shit. This, they'll like do psychological and like reputational damage to each other, but they're not gonna like physically fight, but they'll say everything. Like you don't expect them to say the quiet part out loud, but they'll literally say it. And that's what's so shocking to me, and that's why it's like really refreshing to me as reality TV, because a lot of reality TV shows, they kind of like keep it cute